if you would. Cycling is always a good thing. Yay. Slide those shoulder blades under, lengthen out those arms. Let's find our breath. Breath is breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. Going in that imprinted spine, tucking the tailbone, releasing on the inhale, allowing that little curve to occur, that little gap underneath the lower back, and repeat. So we need to wake everything up a little bit. So we're going to immediately push up into a bridge, rolling our hip. Breathing at the top, rolling all the way out. Now we don't go straight back into the bridge. We simply lift our knees in towards our chest, extend them away to a straight line, bend them back in, pop them back down close to the buttocks, and roll up into that bridge again, nice and high. Breathing into the top pause, breathing out to roll it. No need to rush this. Inhale, pull the knees close in towards the chest, extend them out, about 45 degrees, flex your feet, point the toes to bend your knees back, tuck your feet close to your bottom, pop them to the floor, and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Take it in your breath. Knees in. Take away. Point the toes to pull the knees back in, tuck them close, pop them down. 3 more of these. So the bridge is an opportunity to slow it down. Then a little bit faster with the knee tuck. Kick away pauses. Bending the knees back in. Popping the feet down. 2 more. Roll up. Hold for that breath in. Roll out for that breath out. Tuck in. Kick away. Bend it in. We're going to do 1 more. Roll it slowly down. Abs on, pull the knees close towards you. Keep those legs. Bend the knees. And feet down. Now, pause here for a moment. This time, we're going to bring the arms up above our shoulders. Bend the elbows to get them up there. As we lift into our bridge, the arms lower down out wide to the floor. As we drop our bottoms down, we slide the arms up. So we're doing the opposite way. So we lift the bridge, open the arms to the floor, or forearms to the ground, elbows to the ground, and then we close it back up as we lower our bottoms down. Now, as we do these chest flies, just make sure the weight's kind of at the side of your rib cage rather than the side of the shoulders. So you should always kind of keep them slightly lower, maybe slightly lower than the chest, especially as they open out. Now we're going to do a little bit of an add-in. So after you drop your next bridge to the floor, your arms are above, bring them together. Then we come up into a crunch, and we lower the crunch back down. Hips up, open the arm. Close the arms, drop your bottom, and crunch up, lift the weight. So as you warm up a little bit more for these upper abs, you might find that you start to lift up a little bit more into a sit-up and then lower down. But if you're a heavy weight, obviously it's a bit tough because you're going to start feeling out the shoulders. And we're going 4 more of these. Slowly off our mat. Is anybody else slowly off their back? Yeah. Good. Big crunch up. Come into your last one. One more crunch, sit up. And then we drop back down, open the arms to the floor, let them relax down. Take a breath in. Exhale, we roll up into that bridge again. Arms stay wide, tuck those shoulder blades under at the top. Pull your left knee in towards your chest. Extend your left leg up to the sky. Bend that knee again and just brush the floor with the toes. And then pull the knee back up and extend. So just doing that left leg. Bend, tap or brush the floor. So now's an opportunity to focus on that right side. Extra little squeeze in the buttock. Extra little push up in the hip. And we're going 3 more on the side. See if you can elevate a little bit more. If you don't like it, you can just drop your foot to the floor, pause, and then come back. You have a little breather in between. So you should be coming to your last one. Can you kick that leg up and hold? And can you just press your hips on that right side 10 times? Squeezing it. Your thighs should be feeling it. Your glutes should be feeling it. Straighten that left leg. Don't forget about it. Nearly there. Last few little presses. And when you've done your last one, you bend into your knee, put your foot down, and you come out of your bridge. Hit the ground. Breath in, exhale, and print the spine with your knees in towards your chest. Now, once you're here, tuck your heel all the way down towards your bottom. So you've got full flexion in the knees. We're going to rock our knees over to the right. Pause. Now hover. Get off the floor. Not off the floor. And then we're going to extend both legs towards the right and bend the heels back in towards the bottom. 10 times to one side. Look at this as waking up the hamstring. Get the legs as straight as you possibly can. Keep the left shoulder blade pinned to the ground as much as possible. Last couple of repetitions. Pull them further up towards the right hand. Use your tummy to do that. And then bend your knees and just pop them to the floor. Find a little stretch here. You might just want to let your legs rest and you turn, drop that left shoulder blade to the ground. You may want to pop that right weight onto your top thigh. Do whatever works for you. 3 long deep breaths, going deeper and rotating further every time you exhale. Abs on, keep the feet tucked in, roll back to the middle. Pause in the center, keeping those feet tucked in. Now begin to lift them to tabletop. Open the legs wide. Kick your legs forward to a V. Squeeze the legs back together and bend them back in. So we open, we extend wide, big V, then a squeeze those legs straight and bend them in. If it's too much at any point, just open the legs, kick them forward to half bend, half speed. If it's too much, just reduce your range. Slow dose and low with the legs, yeah? If it's too much, you can open up high, bring them back and bend them back. There you go, I've got my words out here. And if you want more, you drop them lower, but just make sure your lower back's not taking over. 4 more, full one. Keep the pace slow, keep the pace through the breath, your own breath, so rely on you to count yourselves. Last one, should be there. And then drop your feet to the floor. Your breath, with spine lift. And exhale, let it melt down. Now we will work into that right side. So we're going to continue working to that right side. Bend your left elbow, bring your left arm up to the sky. Bring the knees up to tabletop. And we're going to rotate halfway or 3/4 of the way to the floor, so don't quite touch the ground. And then we lift and we go into that crunch where we lift up towards the right foot. And head down, repeat. Exercise this one. Turn to the weight with your head, come back to neutral, and then squeeze up, extending those legs. Now your alternative is to keep the knees bent and just do a little crunch in the middle here. Okay, good luck for those legs. Now, if you want to make it harder, you can keep the legs straight the whole time. Pendulum, all the way up, and reach. Please make sure you are breathing. 5 more of these to go. Last 3. Last 2. One more. And then head down, relax the arm down, bend your knees, feet to the ground again. Take your feet and knees a little bit further apart and just rock through your hips here. Let everything be loose. Dropping your right knee behind the left foot as you rotate. Left knee behind the right foot. So I'm just saying the same thing again. Right knee behind left foot, you know what I mean? And then bring yourself back into the middle with those feet and knees wide. Take a breath in. Now the arms, as you exhale, bring them up above your shoulders. I want you to try and keep your weight individual. So you might want to drop down a weight a little bit on this one. See how you feel. If it's too much and too heavy, you can take your weights together at the top. I want you to try and work the arms individually. So we're going to lift up into a bridge. We're going to bend our elbows. So our weight's coming down the sides of our ears. We're going to squeeze the thighs together. Then you extend your arms up as you open your knees back out wide. So we're trying to keep the upper arm dead still, the elbows pointing up towards the sky, the weights come down, they brush towards your shoulder, and they lengthen out. So you want to think about isolating the shoulders. Squeeze the thighs, lengthen up. So if you do end up putting your weights together, it's just going to come a little bit further over behind the head. So what's an elbow flick?
Yes, always.
I always get elbow flicks.
Yeah.
Usually when I push up from a seated position.
Doesn't like being straight.
Now let's see if we can get these thighs touching, squeezing into the glutes and lengthening back. Now you're going to do another 5. Keep the arms close in towards your shoulders. They're not flapping out to the side. Woo! Go ahead, Rush. Now when you get to the last one, squeeze the legs together. Bend your arms halfway back behind you. They're hovered at 90 degrees. Squeeze the thighs, hold them, and pump the arms up and down. Not too fast, keep the control. Lift the hips, squeeze the glutes, power those arms for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and 1. Open the knees, roll it out slowly as you open those arms wide again. And again, just going for that rocking motion side to side with the knees. Bring heels down back to the middle again. So feet, knees line up with the hips. Take a nice deep breath in. Keep those arms out wide, palms facing up. We're going to lift our hips back up to the sky. Bridge. Taking that weight into the left buttock. Right knee, put it in towards the chest. Extend it up high. Bend the right knee, tap the floor, or brush the floor and back in again. So now your focus is on the left side, so that left buttock needs to be fired up, the hamstring, the quad, everything, stabilize the hips. Squeeze your belly, keep everything strong in that core. Get as much length into that right leg as you can. 4 more. Get more elevation, lift up high. Last 2. 1 more. Big, big, big lift up to the sky. And it's pulse. 9, 8. Come on, as much into that left buttock as you can get. Last 5, 4, 3, lift up higher. Last 1, bend the knee, pop the foot down, roll it out. Spine relaxes, you find your breath. So we're going to pull the knees back to the chest and keep our heels tucked in towards the bottom. If you need to release your lower back, let go of the weights for a moment, pull the thighs in and take a little roll side to side. Otherwise, just hold your knees there for a moment. I know I need the little rolling sensation. Good, slide the hands back underneath. So this time the knees roll over, halfway or 3/4 of the way towards the left. And we extend those legs up towards the left hand and tuck the heels back in again. So lengthen and bend. If you can really extend the knees together so they're equal, you're pulling them up towards that left hand a little bit more. Eye gaze to the sky. Push the right shoulder blade to the floor. Give me 4 more. See if you can pull the thighs a little bit closer in towards your chest. Last 3. 2 more. And we go for that last big full extension. And then you begin to bend your knees, popping the knees down to the ground. Options to let them settle, or you can take that weight on top of your right thigh and twist into your right shoulder. Turn your eye gaze to the right hand and breathe. Do more deep breaths in. When you're ready, just engage those abs, keep the feet tucked in, roll back to the middle, and pop your feet down again. Just make sure you're still quite central on your mat. So the spine, do its thing. And bring your weights on top of your thighs. So they're resting. Bring your feet a little bit closer in towards your buttocks. And we're going to lift up into a bridge. Now you've lost the arm stability. And then you lift up onto the tips of your toes. And we're going to do a right heel tap, lifting the heel and the left heel tap. So what you're trying to do here is not let your hips drop. You're just pushing down into the heel, squeezing to lift back up. That little kind of activation of the hamstrings. keeping the weight of on those thighs as much as you can. See if you can just get a little bit further up into the rib cage, as in your weight, lift your hips up a little bit higher. Press, release, press, release. Heel down, heel up. And if you wish, go to double heel. 10 more of these, 5 each side or 10 all together. Hips up. Last couple of repetitions here, and then slowly lower your heels. Roll your bridge away. Lovely. Take your right arm out wide. Which side do we do? That side. Sorry, take your left arm out wide and take your right arm up to the side. Is that right? We did all of that. I'll find that.
That's right.
Palm facing into the middle. Knees come up. And when you're ready, we take the knees over to the left, the arm to the right. Follow the arm if you wish. Come back into the middle. We extend the legs and we reach to that left foot. But this is slow. Yeah, this is one of the best things you can do in those little pausing moments. The pause on the rotation, the pause on the crunch. Head must relax in between. Obviously, if you want to ease it off, you can just do a little crunch in the center with your knees bent. You're going to do 2 more like this, and then if you wish, you can do full straight legs the whole time into that pendulum. Totally optional, the same. So we've got 8 more to do. Yeah? Make it strong. Make every point of the exercise count. All got a massive benefit. You can do it with straight legs. Get them straight up. So 3 more to go. Should be around there anyway. One more, make your last one extra special. Oh, that's me. And then drop your head, drop your feet, and lower your arms to the floor. He's going to be very jealous standing out there, watching rather than being part of goal. Do you see him?
No.
Here, no, from top. Okay, we're going to stand up that. Look at this small rotation. I'd say challenge yourself with a heavy weight. Why not? You're all warm. We're going to do it with knees bent, feet tucked behind. Grab your weight. Maybe we want these weights to shout. Yeah, I don't mind dropping down lower. Your session on mine, so don't want to go off the weight.
I want to it down on the face. So.
Perfect. It's up. Set the arm up. Now we're going to do 2 exercises here. We're going to let the arm come over. Be careful you don't go too far. Okay, to strain your shoulder. Come all the way back and bring it all the way down towards the thigh. So my palms are facing forward. We come all the way back up and we swoop. So rotate the body. And then we come all the way back up. Slowly overhead. All the way back down to the thigh. Getting into those shoulders. Lift it all the way back up. And swoop it under. We are doing 10 of these in total, which is why we're doing it in a half plank, not full plank. Get the emphasis out of your shoulder and lean into. Let's count, where are we? One left. Do you hear my shoulder then? My other leg. Okay, hate it. Hate certain positions. What are we on? 8, yeah? 7 or 8? 12?
Yeah.
Tom?
Yeah, right, that.
Right, give me 2 more guys, come on. Big pull over. Big reach down. A swoop, your left shoulder should be fired. Last one. All the way over. All the way down. All the way up. And swoop it and release out that shoulder. Oh, that hurt. Come all the way down. Oh. Here's my leg. Okay, take the weight to that side. Oh, here's my hat. Spread the leg. Front toe. It's up. Big as a vase. So you're coming up as high as you can through the middle, down towards the floor. And if you don't want to do it the weight, don't do it the weight. I don't want to do it the weight, I shouldn't do it the weight. I'm broken today. I'm just working through the pain. Now, with that weight on your thighs, it doesn't take long for it to start really hurting. So give me one more figure of 8 and take it the other direction. You swoop down, back the other way, up, up and around. Is it hurting yet?
It's hurting, eh? You just go.
No. No. Paul's going to do extras today. So the key here is no wobbly hips. Stabilise and just squeeze the buttocks to work the body. 2 more. Start to the centre where you were, give me some pulses. Big squeeze into the buttocks. To lose the weight, if you're finding it a real struggle, I'd rather you've got the movement that your legs down here stuck. Yeah? Keep it going. Right, all of you except for Paul have got 8 more to do. Paul's got 16. Now lift those legs higher. Come on, squeeze it up. Keep it going. Those of you doing 8, you can relax your legs down. Paul's doing another 8, 7, 6. Get it higher. 4, 3, 2, and release.
Yeah.
Good.
Just say, mate.
Like that poggy mouth. No, this isn't how it's cooked. Anything on the side of my thighs is awful. Hate it, hate it, hate it. So we then roll ourselves over on our tummies where you are. Stay where you are. And I want you to take the weight. You can go light if you wish. You've got dodgy shoulders. You want to hold one weight to either side. And I want you to hold the ends of your palms facing towards each other. Your feet up, as always, are wide and grounded. And what you're going to do is pull the shoulders back, lift up, lengthen up, pull that weight up high, and lower it all the way back down again. Yeah, that's all you're doing. The legs stay on the floor. So this is a really good mobility exercise. This is what's going to challenge your shoulders. So if you're sitting in an office all day in front of the computer, do this. Get on the floor in your office and do this. It go down really well with you. So squeeze the shoulder blades, elevate your arms, but more importantly, push your arms down towards your heels as you lift up. Squeeze shoulders together. I want to see chest up first, then arms follow. So up, reach, back, and down. Yeah, this will make you feel so much better after. Right, don't speed it up. Keep the control as much as you can. Give me 6, 4, slowly. Here comes your last one. And then release your head, release the weight off the back of your buttocks. And let yourself drop to the floor, turning your head one direction. After 3 breaths, turn your head the other way. Oh my goodness, I could actually fall asleep in a second here, I think. My dog kept me awake all night last night. It's like having a newborn in the house. 5 times he woke me up, banging his head against the door.
Yeah.
Not like physically like bashing it against the door, trying to get out. Right, let's come into a cat stretch, guys. So release the whole spine to the complete opposite. Now all we're going to do is simply turn over onto our right side, and we're going to go into that half plank, and we're going to do exactly the same exercise on this side there. Hopefully it'll be easier. I don't know if it will be. So the elbows are underneath your shoulder, your knees stay tucked, and you first of all lift up and pull your weight forward so you get a straight line. Your weight then goes up above. You swing it overhead by the ear, all the way back down towards the hip, all the way back up to the middle, and swooping under. Remember, you're doing 10 of these. So if you need to take a break halfway through, or if you need at any point to drop down to that hip, do so. Every time you lift the arm up to the sky, lift your hips a bit higher. Get the underneath of your waistline working. And breathe. So you should be on your last few reps here. So make them even stronger. More elevation, more rotation, more reach. Take that emphasis off that right shoulder. Try not to give up on those last couple. Squeeze the underneath butt cheek. I have no idea how many I've done. I think I'm done. I think I'm done. As released. You can't count, so I've started to count myself. I can't count. I can't count. I can count sometimes. I was talking to another PT about this, and we're like, PT can't count. That's not 10, that's 15. Okay, bend those knees, pop the weight on that thigh if you want it. If you don't, then don't. Extend that top leg straight line, point the toe, and then begin those figures of 8. Up, round, squeezing, coming down, and so on. Paul, what happened to the weight on your thigh?
Oh, yeah, forgot about that.
I mean, you definitely have to have it on there. So just try and get that loop into the center, that squeeze back into the buttocks to bring you around in that figure of 8. Do 2 more, and then we're going to reverse the direction. Take the other way. So 5 more. Let's start to make them a little bit higher. Let's start to get a little bit more movement in them. Tom, what are your figures of 8 doing? They're like pulsing on the spot. Lose the weight and get more movement in the leg. Come on. A bit better. Come on, let's get these figures of 8 higher. Make them longer. When you come to that last one, we're going to stop right in the middle and lengthen that leg and pulse up and down. It's not going to be a fast pulse, it's a squeeze. But I want to see movement, lots of movement. 8 more for us lot, 60 more pull. Lift a bit higher, come on, squeeze it. Last 3, last 2, last 1, release it down. Not bad that leg, and Paul's going to do 8 more. Come Paul, even higher.
You still can improve me.
2, 1. Lovely. Over into your back, guys. Over into your back.
I can stand up after this.
Pardon?
I can stand up after that.
Yeah. Go for a run. Right, grab hold of the weights again. Take them above your shoulders. Lift your knees up to tabletop. Dead bugs, guys. So opposite arm to leg. We're going to extend away, getting back into those tummy muscles, back into the middle, and squat. If you can let the same arm and leg go the same direction, that is also good. So you part the weight down towards the hip as you extend the opposite arm away. We inhale center, we exhale, kick away. I'll go 6 more, keep it slow. Get that full length that you possibly go. Last 2. 1 more. And pop. Weight down. Relax the weight down. Okay, slide your legs straight down to that. Bend your elbows to bring those weights back above your shoulders. And roll yourself up. Now, once you come to the top, not completely wonky. Lean into your weight and just lift your chest. Just reset. Take the pressure off. Okay, a little bit of a combo exercise we're going to do, which takes us to the floor and back up again. So we're going to sit tall. We're going to take our arms to here. You're going to sink down. We're going to do 1 shoulder press up, 1 outward open bicep curl to the side. So it comes out to the side. Pull in and extend. Now you're going to do 6 like this. So you actually better pull your arm. So last repetition. Once you pull those weights in, we lower to the floor, extend the arms up, bring the weights together. So this time we're going to take our arms overhead and we're going to bend the knees in, pull in, and if you can, extend away to a hover and pull in. Option, extend, tap your toes to take your arms over and pull them into there. 6 of these. When you've done your 6, pop your feet to the ground, lift your hips up, staying up in a bridge. We lift onto our heel, onto our toes, sorry. Open the arms back out to those flies. Just coming up, opening out, 6 flies. When you've done your 6 flies, you roll out of your bridge, and then you bring yourself all the way back up to the top again. So we're rolling out. Chin to chest, come up. Sit tall. Lift tall. Into the toes. Bring your weights to here. Scoot the belly in. Up, down, open, through. So we're doing 3 rounds of these, staying on the number 6. Just so that you know. One more. As we close the arms back in, we controllably roll to the floor. Slowly, 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 taking the arms up above. Extend your arms back. And then we go into those knee pull-ins. We tuck in for 1, toes the ground or extend away. Up for 2, exhale. 3. 4, counting right now, 6, I'm counting out loud. 5, last one. And 6, feet down, arms stay up. We roll up into that bridge, lifting on your hip, onto your toes if you wish. Open the arms out wide, pull them in for 6. 5. 4, squeeze the butt. 3. 2. One more. As we drop our, we keep the arms up, we float our bottoms down onto the floor. Extend your legs down. Inhale, chin to chest, exhale, roll up. And reset, weights to the floor, lift up, roll those shoulders. Last round. So if you want more, you simply just take your back a little bit further to the ground. Scoot the belly in. Let's go. Up. Open. Oh, a bit hot now. One more. Once you curl in, tuck them in, roll to the floor. Take your arms up. Take your arms back behind. You ready? We shoot the knees in. We crunch up for 1. Lengthen away. 2. 3. Goes back into the ground. 4. Last 2. Come on, work those legs. Work those abs. Last one. Head down, feet down, arms stay up. We roll into that bridge. Pick your heels up if you can. And let's open out. 6 big wide flies. 6. 5. Make sure your arms are opening up in line with your rib cage rather than your shoulders. Coming up above the chest, not above the face. Hips up a little bit higher. Should be coming to the last one. And then just roll it out, bending the elbows, let your arms just drop to the floor. Bring those knees in, take a little roll side to side. Slide your hands around the thighs, roll yourself up. Take hold of your feet, lift your spine tall, and then fold forwards into double leg hamstring stretch. Down your chin. Roll it back up. Bend your left leg and take your right leg out to the side. So your hip bone facing forwards. Then bend your right leg, take your arm inside, open out. So lift up tall. So have a look at your chest position. Lift your chest and open the arms so it aligns. The arm swings up to the ear. So now my arm's dead straight, as yours should be too. Side bend, so you're reaching your fingertips towards the foot. And then if you can go further, just go further into it. You want to try and push your left hip down into the ground. You open up into that left side. And then use that right arm wedge into the leg to rotate and look up towards the sky. So whatever you're doing with your leg, try and roll onto the heel and push your toes to the sky. We're going to turn our bodies and you're going to grab hold of that foot. So if you need to bend your knee enough to grab it, do so. Slide your right arm to the other side and then extend that leg coming to a hamstring stretch.
No, that's my ankle. I can't get anywhere near it without putting this leg out.
Oh yeah, you can adjust that one.
Oh, yeah.
What ankle is it? Yeah, check.
Yeah,
You
the left ankle, that.
you can release that leg if you want.
Oh, Jesus. That leg is gone.
So try and extend your right leg and bow down towards your thigh. You might want to lean into your right arm. You turn a little bit further towards the right side. Try and get a pull through your left side of your back into the rib cage as well, into the lower back. Take one more breath there. And then release and roll. Lean into your left buttock. Bend this leg to 90-90. So then you might want to bring your left foot further forward and then lean forward and find your glute stretch. Now, if you really don't find your glute stretch in this position, try to go to pigeon if you like. Up to you. Bow down. All right. You bend your left leg. Well, 90 degrees. That. That's it.
That one, I can't go any further.
Yeah. And if you don't get a stretch, swing into that. I get a deeper stretch,
Yeah,
yeah.
we're glad to do that. Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Now, those of you that can then go into pigeon from here, transition, throwing the hips off and just roll into it. Then I want you to bend your back heel. So even if you're staying down here, that's fine as well. Take your right hand. If you're in pigeon, catch the inside of your foot and rest your thumb onto your big toe. And then pull the heel in towards the bottom. And try and draw your right hip and right shoulder a little bit further forward and down towards the front of the room. To kind of bring yourself forward again. You might want to slide your hand over the top of the foot. You might get a deeper stretch there. You might want to not be on your left elbow and come up a little bit higher. Yeah, play with the stretch. Try and get a shoulder opening. Wherever you are, release that back leg. If you're in pigeon, sink back into the left buttock. Come up and swing both your legs around. Foot change over sides. Right foot in, left leg out. Lift up tall. Bend that leg, left arm inside, right hand up the knee, lift yourself up tall, open the arms out. So once you've got that lovely opening, you can then move the arm up by the ear, dead straight elbow, palm facing towards the left foot. And then if you want, you can slide the leg away, come into that side bend and turn your chest up towards the sky, using your left arm against that leg to rotate. Try and get your right arm all the way over towards the toes.
That's something.
Good. Go further.
Oh, that.
Can you get your arm by your ear? Dead straight?
No.
Really? Got tight lats?
Yeah.
We're doing pull-ups.
Yeah.
And then release the arm, turn, catch hold of the foot, so bend the leg enough to get hold of it. Left hand to the side, and we stretch into the hamstring. Oh. See my right heel. I'm freeing that leg. And just reach as far as your chest towards the left thigh as possible. Try and pull into that right shoulder blade to open out to that area as well. You can straighten that leg a little bit more. Take one more breath there. And then you can free it all the way up. So we lean into this leg, 90-90, that one also, and then come forward and stretch the right buttock. You can go straight into pigeon if you want, or stay here for a few moments, and then we transition to pigeon anyway if you desire. So just keep moving until you find that lovely stretch into the right buttock or around the hip or out the thigh. You can then begin to transition to pigeon, bending that back heel, catching hold of the foot with your left hand inside the arch of the foot, thumb on the big toe, pull the heel to bottom and turn your body around to the front. You might want to drop down to the forearm or step on your elbow, wherever you want to go. 2 more breaths, really working into that thigh. Release it off. Come up onto your hands, tap your toes. Actually don't, let's sit back onto the buttock and then swing your leg around in front. Soles of the feet come together. Get hold of your feet or your ankles and lift yourself up tall, tuck them in place. So you have the option just to stay here and work on that posture and pushing the knees down. You might want to lean and work there. Or you might want to come forward and drop your head down to your toes. Up to you. Come on, Tom. You can get your head on your toes. Yeah. Well. Wherever you are, just sit yourself up tall. Bring your legs together. Lean back into your hands. Give them a little shake. Touch out with the hip flexors. And then just lift your chest. Let your eye gaze to the sky. Take a nice big deep breath. Let everything just go a little bit softer. Carry no tension. We bring ourselves into a comfortable cross-leg position. We're going to finish off, as always. Hands on the knees, lift up. Then hold yourself there just for your abs. Should feel just nice and comfortable to do for the rest of the day. Open the arms. We take the arms up. Bring our hands together. Always bow. Always clap, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you very much.